State, the Chief of Defense Staff charged the graduating clients to be advocates of peace and justify the second chance given to them. Lanre Adeyemi reports.
For the past 7 years, Operation Safe Corridor continues to be an effective tool in the fight against insurgency in northern Nigeria. The multi-agency program is graduating 594 former members of the Boko Haram terrorist group. They refer to them as clients. Completed months of intensive physical, mental, social, and psycho-spiritual therapy.
I am confident that based on the therapeutic interventions this set of clients have undergone, they are better citizens from when they initially arrived at the DRR camp, and accordingly, sir, are certified fit for graduation and subsequent reintegration to their respective communities.
The uniqueness of the program stems from the comprehensive package, which encompasses not only the psychosocial and psychospiritual needs of the ex-combatants.
From Niger to Sokoto, Kebbi to Kogi, these clients are from across northern Nigeria. 3 of them are from Niger Republic and 1 is from the Republic of Chad. The Chief of Defense Staff wants these clients to justify the second chance given to them.
I believe you have acquired so many knowledge while at this camp. So I urge you to use this knowledge and also use your contact to call on your former colleagues, that is those that are still in the bush, to surrender.
You must brace up for the challenges ahead. Some of you will encounter resentment and rejections in your communities, but I can assure you that if you remember and practice everything you've learned in this camp during the last 6 months, you will surmount these challenges.
The highlight of the graduation ceremony is a heart-touching apology by a client on behalf of his colleagues.
And we will definitely not disappoint him. That what he has done, he will never regret it. We will be the good ambassadors of these very facilities wherever we find ourselves.
This goes beyond petty sentiment or politics. It's about finding practical solutions to a national challenge. For the past 7 years, Operation Safe Corridor has continued to de-radicalize and rehabilitate former Boko Haram members, removing valuable manpower from the insurgents and giving these clients a second chance at life. Lanre Adeyemi, TVC News, Gombe.
But let's take it to River State, where the Nigerian Navy has warned newly commissioned personnel against engaging in
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this, and you must listen to him very, very important.
Unu mana since akwụsịrị m ikwu okwu ụfọdụ chere m anakpugo anakpụrụ m kwa m anakpu mana ihe m mere bụ na abịara m ka njiri nwaanyị gbache nkịtị maka na onye mara nwa mara nna ya marago ndị ichie onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ onye mmụọ chekwe ka ngwa unu nke bụ eziokwu unu na ihe na-eme no bụ House of Assembly no were ire gị kịta gụọ eze gị ọnụ maka mgbe obere oge m ga-asị gị na m gwara gị agwa adị m ekwukwu ihe m ama ọ na-abụ nkwụcha omeme ebu m ụzọ sunu n'oge a na-ekwu maka ya bụ Nnamdi Kalụ negekwa m ntị nwa amadi a na-ekwu maka ya bụ Nnamdi Kalụ onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo kwesịrị ikwu okwu maka nwanne ya nwoke a ọ bụ na gụnwa onwe gị nọ na gọọmenti ị chọrọ ikwu okwu maka Nnamdi Kalụ mgbe ị ga-ekwu ya ihe ekwu karịa mụnwa na-ekwu ya ejigo were ire gị gụọ ise gị ọnụ ka ị join ya ụgbọ na-aga aga maka mgbe ọ ga-ese eti m ga-asịkwa gị na m gwara gị agwa maka na unu efe eligo anyị ọ bụrụ eziokwu ka unu na-agwa anyị unu megide ruo na palliative wee bụrụ ihe palliative wee jezo ụmụ ogbenye wee na-ata afụfụ unu asị anyị na unu bụ agba lida anyị afọrọkwa ihe unu na-elide anyị ihe nji agwara unu ya bụ na iwe wegokwa ndị mmadụ obere oge kịta unu erelize onwe ka maka ama m na unu nwaji onwerekwa onye ji ya na-abụrụ unu abụ ndị ahụ si na unu bụ ndị isi anyị ndị ọchịchị anyị biye ji ya relize enyi ya kịta ọ karị nte na unu ga-eje presidential ọ maka mkpọtụ ọ na-eme n'ihe niile ọ na-eme mere eji wee kwuwe ka ndị Igbo wee nwee ike wee zọọ president maka ihe unu na-azọbụsị isi bụ vice president ọ bụrụ asị unu gwa m vice president kwuru na-azọ mana ọ maka Nnamdi Kanu a ka ejikwuo ka enye onye kedu ihe bụ
Batch of 594 former Boko Haram members have completed the federal government's deradicalization, rehabilitation and reintegration program called Operation Safe Corridor. After the taking of oaths of allegiance to the Nigerian state, the Chief of Defense Staff charged the graduating clients to be advocates of peace and justify the second chance given to them. Lanre Adeyemi reports.
For the past 7 years, Operation Safe Corridor continues to be an effective tool in the fight against insurgency in northern Nigeria. The multi-agency program is graduating 594 former members of the Boko Haram terrorist group. They refer to them as clients. Completed months of intensive physical, mental, social and psycho-spiritual therapy.
I am confident that based on the therapeutic interventions this set of clients have undergone, they are better citizens from when they initially arrived at the DRR camp, and accordingly, sir, are certified fit for graduation and subsequent reintegration to their respective communities.
The uniqueness of the program stems from the comprehensive package, which encompasses not only the psychosocial and psychospiritual needs of the ex-combatants.
From Niger to Sokoto, Kebbi to Kogi, these clients are from across northern Nigeria. 3 of them are from Niger Republic and 1 is from the Republic of Chad. The Chief of Defense Staff wants these clients to justify the second chance given to them.
I believe you have acquired so many knowledge while at this camp. So I urge you to use this knowledge and also use your contact to call on your former colleagues, that is those that are still were in the bush, to surrender.
You must brace up for the challenges ahead. Some of you will encounter resentment and rejections in your communities, but I can assure you that if you remember and practice everything you've learned in this camp during the last 6 months, you will surmount these challenges.
The highlight of the graduation ceremony is a heart-touching apology by a client on behalf of his colleagues.
And we will definitely not disappoint him that what he has done, he will never regret it. We will be the good ambassadors of these very facilities wherever we found ourselves.
This goes beyond petty sentiment or politics. It's about finding practical solutions to a national challenge. For the past 7 years, Operation Safe Corridor has continued to de-radicalize and rehabilitate former Boko Haram members, removing valuable manpower from the insurgents and giving these clients a second chance at life. Lanre Adeyemi, TVC News, Gombe.
But let's take it to River State, where the Nigerian Navy has warned newly commissioned personnel against engaging in
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is
Good morning. Good morning. Elima, good morning. Dada, good morning. And to other viewers out there, good morning to you. Thank you for staying tuned with us today. Please, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click the subscription button. Turn on your notification bell so as to get notified whenever we're live. And if you have any comments, you can join me via the link. All right, so over to our newspaper today. Starting with the Vanguard newspaper. CBN warns bank over Russia, Iraq, Cameroon transaction. And Kano Anti-Graft Agency invites Ganduje over alleged Please, can you hear me? Let me know.
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you? I can hear you. How are you? I can't hear you again. The network is kicking you out. It has been a very long time. I don't see notification on my phone again. That's why I couldn't join.
Can you hear me?
I said I can hear you now, but before I can't hear you. Good morning from here.
Hello, Kevin. Can you hear me? What is happening to your this thing today? I beg for the comment section. Can you guys hear me? Can I know whether
Please click on
na
the.
Tinubu network where they used to do this in USF.
Please, can
So
anyone
what?
hear me now?
I can hear you. What is going on with you? You
The
did sleep? Are you
network seems
sleeping on
to have
that?
a mind of its own, so it's kicking me out, and I really don't know what's going on. I think they had an upgrade in their system. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, please, I'm so sorry for that.
If you know the network is giving you problem, if you come out in the morning, you play just one video, you give your update, then before you play other video, the network kick you out. The important thing you have delivered today's report. Because the time you are playing those videos, maybe the network just a pity you.
I could
You would
not
have
even hear the video myself. I was not even listening to the video. I could not see what's going on.
but you are playing videos and you are not hearing what is going on.
No, I could not see it.
Do
I'm
better
sorry,
next
sir.
time. Go to the network office and report to them. Continue. What is going on? All this Nigeria. Remove this paper, Massey. Who did it? Remove this paper.
Mr. Yehuwa.
Mr. Yewa, good morning from me, sir.
LSO, good morning. Our sister Kara. Kara, which one? Good morning.
Remove all this paper for person face. Remove all this paper you put
Long time.
Good morning for you, sir. Even me, I never get that. I only get only 5 minutes. I never reach 5 minutes, 2 minutes safe. I'll do run safe.
Sorry, I have not been
Yeah.
seeing notification. I can't even get notifications. So that's why. And I know they remember say you the post them for Telegram self. I know they remember. Now this morning I check phone. The other I can't see say they live for. I was so
I
happy.
never put that on Telegram. I just post that today because I
Nah,
never
the talk now. I know they see notification, and sometimes if I go Telegram, I know they see them. And you tell me, say, should they come online? I say, waiting on them happen.
It's
Na
regular.
zoo.
Every morning must come online. Every morning. It's normal.
I know they see notification like before. Maybe na zoo, now wait,
If
and not be only me go to happen like that.
what will be your time for that side now? What is your time that side? Your time now. My own is
My time
10
now na almost 12. 3 minutes
12.
12.
Okay, 12. That is ahead of us with let me say 1 hour.
Yeah.
That is in your place now. You'll be checking that at 11 o'clock. We must be live 11 o'clock.
Okay,
11
yeah. Okay.
because you're ahead of us 1 hour. Kevin
Yeah.
time is 9 o'clock. I'm ahead
9,
of Kevin.
yeah.
But you see, say
I swear.
Nigeria is see Boko Haram now telling us that they will secure the country. Boko Haram, repented Boko Haram say they will secure the country.
Now the mess where we see ourselves now, and everybody just calm. Nobody is talking. People
No,
will
the
claim
problem
that
is
they are
that
men. They are not saying anything. They are
the
just
problem
focused
of
in Abuja.
Nigeria is that the intellectual are the one killing the country.
Yeah.
They're intellectual, they have knowledge, but when they see the power of currency, they forget
Yeah.
book. All the degree they have will become the brand envelope will just collect the degree from there. They will not even know
Yeah.
what to do.
And it's
How
only
can
the
you tell
masses
me?
are suffering
How
from
will
all
you tell me
this.
you are a lawyer, you are a professional, you will be listening to this kind of news every day? How come Boko Haram will not tell you that they will secure the country better than they become the military? Oh God. Imagine they secure Abakari, they free Abakari. And people are sitting there watching, say Nigeria will get better. No, this you. Maybe they're not give us date we could get better. We are still watching them. Me, I'm not there against everybody believe in Nigeria. If you believe in Nigeria, fight for it to get better. That is the key. You love Nigeria, you want Nigeria to remain your country, fight for it. Then those that don't believe in Nigeria, don't want Nigeria to remain their country, fight for it also and leave the country. Very simple. You want the country to be your country, Nigeria, you love and fight for it to be in Nigeria. You don't want the country, you want to go out, fight and get out. Simple as that. But now you say you love Nigeria, you there for the Nigeria is killing you. You are just complaining, lamenting, hey, I love this country, but I don't like what the country is doing to me. You are a coward now. What kind of life be that one? Go, no go, come, no come. What kind of life is that?
If I say Tinubu is Boko Haram, I not make mistake, because they are among those people that bring them. They bring them to hit Jonathan regime, and his vice is a commander of Boko Haram. That means him also is a Boko Haram from Yoruba side.
You are
All of them are jihadists.
Boko Haram is not anything now. Boko Haram is just like a title now. Where they are not criminal now. Boko
Okay,
Haram are not criminal.
okay. I'm
They are,
talking about Fulani jihadists.
no, even Fulani, I'm telling you now, the way Nigeria is now, Boko Haram,
Okay,
Fulani, X-Men,
okay.
they are like
Normal human being.
Not to come. Every living organism in Nigeria will die. I swear to God Almighty in heaven, because we are not going back. It is a good thing today that some notable Nigerians are.
Sarah, what are you doing? We are talking, they play video. Just this guy never high. So this guy no high today. So
No, hi, maybe na network they do. I'm understand.
wow. They're coward now.
No, hi,
So
maybe
that is no network is there. Can you think another you do? Just close it. Maybe just end the program. Me, I'm going at, for you to demonstrate people. If the people they watch video or the verse, instead you end the broadcast. You schedule am for another time or in the evening.
So good morning. I believe I beg where to.
Today
Oh,
I
like the
join here,
grass.
nine network. Today I join here, nine network. They do this thing. It has been long. I did here. When we want to give all these guys we no get work, we go Finland water to. Why want give them water here?
Those Finland people, those
Oh,
ones.
those guys. No, those one will travel from Canada. Not be only Finland people. You get some people will not get work from Canada and Italy. Will fly enter Finland. They want do protest. Useless
Mr.
fools.
Yewa, people will do that kind of thing. There's one thing they call Shoro for Europe. Shoro is people that is coming out, they go use cap and they use plates so they beg money for supermarket and traffic light. People will do that kind of thing. I go get time for this kind of a waka, we no
Yeah,
get head.
yeah.
Because if you know they beg, if you know they do Shoroti, you are not begging the supermarket, you are not begging the road traffic light. You no
Yeah,
get time for this kind of movement wey no go yield any result.
yeah.
Your time will be very precious to you. Anything you are doing with your time, you must think about the result it's going to yield. As I dey so,
Yeah,
before I fit travel to any country, I must know what I'm going to achieve for that
yeah,
movement.
yeah,
Now, you know those people that are begging in the supermarket, they have free money, they get money, but it's free money. They go there to the supermarket, they sit down, say, please,
So you'll not be scared? What do you
you need
intend on doing?
I'm
on
not
that day?
scared of death. I'm not scared of death. I don't know why I'm still alive.
Are you
I
scared of killing?
died long time
I don't go
ago.
out.
Are you scared of killing?
I'm not
Nobody
scared
tell
of
you
killing.
today.
A revolutionary is a walking killing machine. Not scared of death. If that need arise, I will kill. And I will do so with no
Let me control
hesitation,
it for 1 minute, but I want to
especially
go out.
in
Tell them not to
defense
sit inside.
of my people.
I don't have time to control this program, but I don't know what's happening to Kevin. Me, I want to. If I say let me be in charge, I cannot control because I'm going out. I have appointment in.
that shows that you are busy where you are. You have a lot of
Yeah,
things to do.
yeah, I have
So
appointment. I'm going
ordinary
out.
to stay this place sef, you know they get time. Talk less of person go
For 1
travel.
week now, I've not been here now. For 1 week now, I only post my
Talk
video for
less
1
of
week.
person go travel to another country to go do go do protest.
Protest, not to that. Not because of Nigeria they go now. So Onyedu is very ashamed of these people if he come outside tomorrow.
Now
You
for yes now.
yesterday, he tell me Abakari was released. You guys moved to go and protest for Simon Ekpa.
I
Is
wonder.
that Ekpa na PMO Mazina the Kano?
I
That is the
wonder.
question. Maybe in the evening we'll come. I'll come live because Kevin not fit control this thing. I don't know what happen.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Yewa, thank you. Kevin, I'm
No
off.
wahala, thank you. Those people get luck. I no get chance. I no get na that kind thing I dey like sef. I for go there sef, John. I for go there go tackle them. If all of us go enter, if finish people go carry all of us enter inside prison. I for go there go tackle them. If all of us go enter, if finish people go carry all of us enter inside prison. I for go there go tackle them. If all of us go enter, if finish people go carry all of us. Because those guys no get sense. They no get sense. They are not up to a man. That all these born throwaway people who know how they come to this life, who know how they enter Europe self. Person see opportunity marry Oyibo woman, you go to misbehave. Go think say him don't become God. You don't want benefit that you are having in Europe. You don't want your people in the village you have it. You want to become kingdom. If you see a person that is fighting for your people freedom, you go and be tackling the person. That is rubbish. And get luck. And that
Can
type
you
of thing me I dey like. We for go there, go kill ourselves. Finish people go take all of us, put inside prison. Useless fools everywhere.
hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Please, can you hear me now?
We can hear you, Kewe.
I'm very sorry. Please pardon me. My network seems to have a mind of its own, and it's really terrible. Sorry about that. Okay, please let's continue with the newspaper review. Okay, still on the Vanguard newspaper and still on the sit at home. Security operatives in show off fall. Beef up security. Police presence increases in Enugu. We won't tolerate any breach of peace in Abia. Mr. Owe, please can you mute yourself? Noise is coming from your end. So Tinubu suspends finance at 5% excise tax on telecoms. And President committed to reviewing complaints about multiple taxes, says Aleke. Our aim is to increase productive activities, not taxing poverty. This is coming from Adedeji. Eneka expected, asked for more. It will receive Nigeria businesses of Undun burden. And then financial analysts appraise spillover impact. INEC files 6 court charge against suspended Adamawa work. And still on the student loan, don't hike tuition fees, reps warn tertiary institutions. And on the electricity, manufacturers kick against use of $155 million weekly World Bank loan for Meta imports. And still on the insecurity, troops kill 51 terrorists, bandits, ESN militants in firefights. And on the Vanguard newspaper, at 40, the Guardian continues to influence government policies. Abiodun Osolaba. The Nigerian's 3 trillion naira stock market undervalued trading at discount. And still on the fuel subsidy, doctors want 550% salary increase, threatens strike July 19. Advocacy for pay on debt law items as unclaimed funds near 1.3 trillion naira. And temporary relief as Tinubu defers. Suspends Buhari's 11th hour tax drive. Then asset declaration, court grants Abba carry 50 million naira bill. So I'm wondering why Nnamdi Kanu is still there. And Kanu Anti-Graft Agency invites Gaduje for questioning. And on the Nation newspaper, INEC files 6 court charge against Adamawa Rek. Chidoke urges Mesoma to come clean. An ex-minister ready to plead. Army to get full support in terrorism battle. This coming from Shetima. And UTME top performance get varsity scholarship. Tinubu suspends key tax measures to ease hardship. Presidency explains 4 executive orders. No tax rise without consultation. And on the executive orders, the Finance Act, effective date variation 2023. The Customs Excise Tariff variation amendment 2023. And suspension of 5% excise tax on telecom. Escalation on locally manufactured products. Suspension of green tax on single-use plastics and bottles. And inside, import tax adjustment levy on certain vehicles suspended. We are not going to impose new taxes. We will improve the collection, management, and efficient use of those resources. And banks abandon uniform ATM, OTC transaction policy. Why president is meeting opposition figures by Aleke. And over to Daily Sun newspaper, 5 killed, many injured as rival cult groups clash in Lagos. Federal government suspends telecoms tax customs tariff. President signed 4 executive order. And MAN, NACCIMA, CPPE orders hail Buhari. And on fuel imports, Nigeria losing $2,000 per barrel. This coming from oil marketers. And Kano Anti-Graft today's invitation to Gaduje over alleged dollar videos raises dust. And APC kicks president yet to draw list of ministers. This coming from the special advisor. APC supporters storm EU office over report on 2023 election. In IPAC, we are studying reports. We will respond in 2 weeks. ASEC declaration, court grants Yari 50 million naira bail. An IGP disband police team for running over handcuffed man in Edo. I will solve security challenges. This coming from Tinubu. And pledges to address welfare, funding, equipment, other constraints faced by military. And federal government to fix new dates for national census. And on Nigeria Tribune newspaper, INEC files 6 court charge against suspended Adamawa Rec to be arraigned next week. And Kano Anti-Graft Agency summons Gadje over dollar video. Disregard invitation, APC tells former government. Senate set to probe concession of airports. Tinubu suspends Buhari tax policies, sign for executive orders. Amends Finance Act, suspend 5% excise tax on telecom services. Says further excise rates increase suggests inconsistency. Action will lift economy, save jobs. This coming from the NECA. Tinubu Shetima group storms EU secretariat, demands withdrawal of report on 2023 elections. Like, I was really amazed. I don't understand what they are saying. I could not upload the video. I would have played that video because the lady or the woman in question was saying that a spokesperson said this 2023 election is one of the most transparent election ever in Nigeria. That's amazing. Let's continue. Nigeria missing among 12 African countries to benefit from malaria vaccine. Osun civil servant work out on consultant and staff audit. A court grants Abakari 50 million naira bail after 18 months in prison. And over to Daily Trust newspaper. Nigeria records 80 deaths in 7 states. FCT. And 1.5 million girls enrolled in 6 northern state schools in 10 years. Then on the dollar video, APC kicks as anti-graft agency summons Gaduje. Tinubu suspends 5% telecom vehicle import taxes and orders. Issues for executive orders differs Finance Act. Others would moderate inflation. A central 6 electricity tariff, food price regulation. Scramble for committees odds up as Apabo Abbas compiles list. And pleased to play football match with repentant tongues in Kano. INEC files charges against suspended Adamawa Rec. Senate pubs Abuja, Kano airport concession by Buhari government. And on the Punch newspaper today, Tinubu 30 million orders join Zuckerberg's trade. And NPCL plans or another $8 billion international gas pipeline. And that's on page 9. And on the money laundering, CBN places Cameroon, Vietnam, Croatian on watch list. Private sector demands more waivers as Tinubu suspends taxes. Vehicle import telecom, Manufactured goods taxes blocked via for executive orders. And manufacturers telecom welcome relief. Federal government says suspension to alleviate hardship. And federal government promises to tackle military equipment shortage, poor funding. And police dismiss Lagos crop linked to missing baby after punch reports. Falcons protests cancelled bonuses, threatened to boycott World Cup. Emily's ban on Israel, a crime against cultural heritage. And that's all on the newspaper today. And in Enugu State, still on the sit-at-home matters, it said we have arrested many hoodlums, anarchists, scaremongers. Enugu State government on Thursday announced that many hoodlums, anarchists, and criminal elements who hide under freedom agitation to perpetrate destruction, violent crimes, as well as scaremongers have been tracked down and apprehended. This was contained in a statement made available to Daily Post, signed by Professor Chidebere Oye, secretary to the state government. The government told residents to continue with their lawful business tomorrow, Friday, maintaining that the ban on sit at home remains. The statement reads, the Enugu state government wishes to remind citizens and residents of the state that work, businesses, schooling, and other legitimate endeavors will continue tomorrow, being Friday, July 7, which is today. This was report from yesterday. Say the government directs offices, schools, business, premises, markets, including Obete main market, among others, to open for business. Failure to comply with this directive will be deemed as willful undermining of government policy and efforts to restore full working days, productivity, and entrepreneurship in the state, and will, as such, be met with appropriate sanctions. Government urges members of the public to disregard any scaremongers and go about their businesses, as security measures are fully in place to continue to enforce law and order and safeguard lives and property. It is noteworthy that many enemies of Enugu State and Igbo land, the hoodlums, anarchists, and criminal elements who hide under freedom agitation to perpetrate destruction, violent crimes, as well as those who engage in scaremongering through fake videos and images, have been tracked down, apprehended, and been brought to book. We are winning the war and therefore call on Indi Enugu to volunteer information to the authorities on any suspicious persons and movements, as well as those who use the social media to spread rumor and instigate panic among the members of the public. And so that is it on the illegal updates. So I don't know, it says, when do freedom of choice have to be enforced on people? I believe we all have freedom of choice, freedom of speech. So you should choose what you want to do. So I don't understand why this sanction. Mr. Oyewa and Mr. Oyewa, yeah, over to you. Good. Mr. Yewa, can you hear me? Mr. Yewa, can you hear me? Okay, since from the viewers. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know in the comment section. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know comment section. Can you hear me? Just okay. Thank you so much, Lord Larry. Thank you.
You
I guess,
said?
Mr. Okay. Thank you so much, Lord Larry. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Yewa, I can go on, sir.
Well, there is nothing to talk about as usual. All these are propaganda because we are sitting at home and we are demanding the unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It's very simple. They always say they arrest people so that the people will be scared to, so that people will come outside and fall victim. They did not arrest anybody. They went ahead and arrest innocent people. That's how they do. Why can't they confront them the day that they are doing sit at home if they know they are good security? Why are they disturbing people in the southeast? It's very simple. They can't go to the north and do all those things. Always in the southeast. They will arrest HOODLUM. They will see people that are drinking beer in the beer parlor. They when they arrest them and put gun on their front and televise them, call them HOODLUMs, call them ESN. That's what they do. Nigeria doesn't have security. Understand? Earlier they released Nnamdi Kanu because we are coming for 2 weeks sit at home self. This is just the beginning. 2 weeks sit at home is coming. That time they will hear and well. Understand? So that is my submission. That is what I have to say. I don't have anything to talk about the Nigeria government and Tinubu because I did not vote. As far as I'm concerned, Nigeria is a failed country and there is nothing is going to work. All this tax of a thing, removing tax of a thing is just to buy some people mind so that they will forget the killings in the north, forget the killings of Christians all over Nigeria. Just trying to buy some people mind, some gullible ones. So, because Nigeria is the less you see, the less you see. That's what they are doing there. The intellectuals no one to talk. They have released Abakari now. Nnamdi Kanu is still there. That's the system of the bad government so far. So thank you for the good work that you are doing, my sister. I don't even know that you still always come on this program. I don't normally see what do they call it?
The notification. Did you turn your notification bell?
I don't normally see notification when people come.
Is a notification bell on for this channel?
Yeah, I think so. But
okay, maybe you'll cross check. You can just confirm.
Okay.
All right, sir. Okay, Mr. Goodman, you're welcome. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning,
my brother, good man. Morning, sir. No see you. How is your side?
Morning,
sir.
So my contribution this morning. Okay, look, these people in the Nigerians and all these politicians, they've so much damaged people with hunger. At the end, they will not try to play with people's emotions. But the mistake they are making is they don't know that the world, people have moved on. People are not exposed. You cannot play with people's emotion and think it's to work. If you can do that in people living in Nigeria, it can work for them because you've bastardized them. They don't even reason again, like people. You will bastardize them with hunger. When you come, look at you stage, even you stage all these things. You ask them to go out, you start staging all this flogging or shooting gun. You don't say, yeah, these people how can they feed? You are doing this to your people. You don't want them to come out. This is just play with people's emotion. You can catch some people's emotion. Oh, people say, oh, look at the suffering. What are you saying? When they were planning to capture, to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, what were they thinking? Sometimes these Nigerians, they don't have common sense. You see a man that even millions of people, I think they underestimate the love, the genuine love that people has for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I think they underestimate that love. Maybe it's because some of them are faking it. They think every other person can fake it. That is why they just went and kidnapped him. So sometimes I ask these obedient people, what if, I always ask the obedient people, what if court now say, Tinubu, Obi is the winner. Give Obi the presidency. Take it. If Tinubu refuse, what will be their reaction? What will be the obedience? What will be their reaction? If court say now Obi is the winner, Tinubu hand over to Obi, and Tinubu say no, what will be their reaction? You see all of them, they say, we will burn down Nigeria. Nigeria will go crazy. Yes, because this is injustice. Then we know court has. I said, okay, since you are going to react like that, and now the same court has discharged Nnamdi Kanu, and they refuse to release him, and you expect those people that believe in Nnamdi Kanu just like you believe in Obi, you expect them not to react? Sometimes when you see them, the common sense is not common. You choose what you want to. You choose your own path. You said if Tinubu refuses to give to, if court say give to, you will burn down Nigeria. You will do everything. You will burn. When you are going to burn down Nigeria, are those Nigerians you feel that they are suffering in Southeast, are they not going to be affected? Those poor people now you claim that you love, by the time Tinubu refuses to give Obi, you burn down Nigeria. Is those same poor people, are they not going to be affected? Now the same thing is happening to Nnamdi Kanu. Court has said let him go, discharge him. They refuse to let him go. Now people that love him, that believe in him, that believe you will give them something that they are missing, they are not reacting. You are crying. Why would they? Some people now say, Nnamdi Kanu will not. Who told you Nnamdi Kanu will not want people to fight for him outside? They want people to fight for him. This is the common sense that people don't do. I don't understand. Okay, there's nobody in this, even animals, even plants, any living thing that is growing, even plants. If you cheat a plant, it will react. If you go where a tree, plant a tree, and you build a house on that place, if the root of that, if you block the root of the tree to spread, the tree will spread and put down that house because you disrupt him, you cheated him. The same thing with water. If you block water, where water flows, you block the water will get angry and flood everywhere. This is how normal people behave. So when they think they will come to blackmail people, maybe the international community will say, oh, they are doing this. Nobody cares because a normal human being, when you cheat the normal human being will react. Whichever way he reacted, it's not anybody's business because you cheated the person. You don't expect to cheat somebody and the person will. Nobody will. So that's why when they make all this stupid thing, they think maybe, yeah, the Oyibo people will say, this Oyibo people have sense. They have, look at France. France is burning. All night they kill one person. Everywhere is burning down because it's normal. It's the way of life. That is the way of life. Even animals. If you have a lion today and you're feeding that lion every day, the day you will not feed that lion for 2 days, you that is feeding the lion, the lion will kill you and eat you. This is normal thing. You know, so because over this 1 year, people just keep them because they deceive them that said, okay, we're waiting for political solution. So they think people are stupid, that people now they cannot don't have people, or people don't love him. People are reacting. Whichever way they react, you cost it because when you are kidnapping him, whichever way they reacted now concerning Nnamdi Kanu, the people that kidnap him, there's the problem. That is all these people crying on social media, this and that, or their anger should be on those people that went to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, not the people that's reacting. This is the way people reason. When you are all the social media now, all this noise they are making about sit at home, they should use that noise to be telling the people that kidnapping, let this man go. If everybody is putting that voice down on social media, let this man go, let this man go. There will be peace. So you live where you will channel your anger, you are putting on people that are reacting. People are reacting based on the action these people took. When you take an action, you expect a reaction. And this is the reaction. So if they think maybe if they make all this noise, then maybe America will support them. Yes, or it's artists, people are reacting, or Europe will support them. A common sense, or everybody with common sense know that in every action, there is a reaction. And the action now they took by kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu is not enough. And the court now, after even committing crime for kidnapping him, people calm down. Okay, court now said, let him go. And you expect people to still calm down. Is that one a madness? They are even lucky that some place like Simon by civil. There are some people now, your place will be on fire. If you like, say your people are suffering, they don't care because you caused it. If it's some people in Simon Ekpa position, your place will be catching fire now. Whether market or any, they will be catching. If I can bring emotion that people are hungry, or you want to keep people they don't go out to drive keke and pepe, or they don't have. Who cares? Nobody cares. Your anger should be on those people that kidnap him. Go and tell them to leave the man, because you don't kidnap somebody that people genuinely, unconditionally love. If it's your brother or your sister that you unconditionally love that way, and they kidnap him, not only they kidnap him, the court has said, let him go. You expect the people to let them fold their hand and say, okay, fine. Look, you are fighting against government. Government is more powerful. If you're fighting against somebody that is stronger than you, you will fight every means that you bring that person down. That is every means that you have. If you cannot face the person physical, you find your own way of it. That is what is happening. If they like, they can shout to heaven. You cannot play with the emotion. This time of emotional blackmail is gone. This is all the emotional blackmail. You come, you bring two children, you start flogging them. People say, oh, what kind of wickedness is this? So people sit at home. They say, sit at home. Now you ask children to come outside to school. Now you now start flogging them. You want to play with my emotion? That, oh, look at them, you're flogging children. Is it good? People are sitting at home. Hey, can you feed them? Who put them in that condition? That cannot sit at home. In Europe, here, I can sit at home for 1 month. I will not get hungry. I will stock my fridge. I will go stock my fridge, stock my house. I will go to shop, stock my fridge for 1 month. I won't get hungry. But you keep these people in poverty. You take money from their pocket. They cannot feed except they go out. Now you are putting the fault on somebody that says sit at home. This is the wickedness of Nigeria. This is the wickedness of Nigeria. If a man is married to a woman and the man is bastardizing that, cheating on that, beating the woman, you expect that woman not to react? You are beating a woman and beating the woman. If the woman cannot face you physically, anything that woman has in his hand, the woman will use it against that man. That is what is happening now. Government think because with their strength as a government, they have the power to go and kidnap somebody from another place, then bring the person, tie his hand, tie his face, take him to court. Court say leave him. You see, hold him down, and they expect because you think your government will not react. And people they say they take the not in Southeast. I think they say Southeast, the governors and all of them, what they call it, the governor, the ministers, they say Southeast is part of one Nigeria. If Southeast is part of one Nigeria, then people have the right to protest in Southeast because it's part of one Nigeria. Except the governors, all of them come out now and say Southeast is not one Nigeria or Southeast is Biafra. We know they will take the protest to Nigeria. But as long as they keep saying Southeast is one Nigeria, everybody has the right to protest in Southeast. So all this blackmail, no, your people are suffering. No, so are you not one Nigeria anymore? You say you're one Nigeria. People are protesting in Nigeria. You're complaining it's not your people. So why are you living in denial that you're one Nigeria? If you say your people are suffering, they should take the thing to another place to protest. That means you are telling people that Southeast is not part of Nigeria. So why are they all this blackmail? You cannot move anybody anymore. We cannot move. They must release Nnamdi Kanu. whether they like it or not. They must release him because the whole world is watching. If United Nations can say leave him, you think now you can come and black. If United Nations has said they release this man, anything the supporters of Udam they cannot do now, nobody will query them because it's their right to react. They have the right to react because now they are facing injustice. Their leader has been set to be free. You kidnap him, and the court has said give him go. They are trying to tell people, oh, why are you burning that? Why are you doing this? Where are you? Who you want to black? No, you can't blackmail anybody with that emotion. Nobody cares. After all, you in COVID-19, you put him in the house for 3 months without even giving them food, even water. Now people are saying for 1 month. You want to do emotional blackmail. People they feed on daily basis. They cannot eat. Who cares if feed on daily basis? The man that they kidnap is have they asked how he's feeding? The Eastern people, those people they call the DOS or the Eastern governors, they miscalculated. Their calculation has backfired now, or they are just running head-to-head. They underestimate the love that people have for Nnamdi Kanu. That is their biggest mistake. They underestimate the love that people have for that man. Some people, the love that people have for Nnamdi Kanu is you know what they call unconditional love. Unconditional love can make somebody do anything. People hang themselves because of love. Some people will just commit suicide because of love. You don't know. And you just kidnap somebody that somebody loves and you think they will not react. Who does that? Who in this world, who does that? It's only in Nigeria that you okay, look at them. They went for election. They steal their mandate. People are getting angry. You tell them, oh, let's just move on. Can you tell somebody that you cheat to move on? It's not possible. It can never be possible. Disobedient people that are so hypocritical. They're getting angry that they stole their mandate, and they said if Tinubu did not hand over to Obi, they will go down Nigeria. Sorry. Now people are doing the same. People are doing the same thing they said they would do. If Tinubu did not give to Obi, if God said give to Obi, now they are crying in heaven. Who cares? Igbo people, I'm saying it now, Igbo people, if you say you want peace in Igbo land, let all the governors, all the senators, all of them, if all of them go to Abuja for 1 week every day, not you sit down in your office, your AC, in your chair, rolling around, they're telling Tinubu should leave Nnamdi Kanu. Who are you? You think you are talking to children? You sit in your office and tell Tinubu leave Nnamdi Kanu. If Asari Okubo can go inside Asu Rock and speak to Tinubu, why can't the governors, all of them, go to Asu Rock to speak to Tinubu? Let them go and give Nigeria condition. You don't go and beg. You give them because the court has said leave this man. The governors and the ministers, they go if their hands are clean, if they are not part of this kidnap, they should all gather themselves, go to Abuja, tell Tinubu, leave this man. If you don't leave this man, this is what is going to happen. This is the consequence. We are holding this young, tell them, Tinubu, we are holding these young boys now. But if you don't leave this man, we're going to let loose. We're going to let them to do whatever they want to do. This is how people they go talk to people like men. You don't go there and beg when court has said the man to go. Who are you deceiving? Do we look like kids? Come and do lip service. A free Nnamdi Kanu. No, we cannot take that anymore. It's not. Nobody should come here and tell us to blackmail and say no. 1 month sit at home. Let them even do it. Who cares? Who cares? The man there, the man is an innocent. Court has said this man is innocent. Why are you keeping him? You cannot come here and blackmail everybody. Nobody cares. Nigerians I don't understand the kind of people. These who are human beings at all. If animals don't reason the way these Nigerians reason. You do something, I tell people don't react. No, you can't react to. No, just leave it. Let's be quiet. Let's see. Are they, those men, those politicians, are they God? They're not God. The only right God gives to every human being is the right to live and choose how you want to live. Nobody has the right to tell you how you want to live your life. That is your both your right as a man, and God gave you that right as a human being. You have the right to live how you want to live, and nobody has the right to tell you. Come because you've stolen a lot of money. You now stole Look at people dying because of lack of medical care, lack of water, lack of food, lack of good road, no electricity. People are dying. That one, Nigerians, that is not their problem because people sit at home, say you are starving. But these people have been starving you for so many days. See how people, and you go to church and pray, and you say God will answer that prayer. The people doing you most harm, the people that are giving you most harm, you keep quiet. But because one man said people should sit at home because of the injustice they pass to another human being, you said the person is causing problem. What kind of stupid problem? There's no problem here. We've gone past that emotion, just blackmail emotion, and nobody cares because the world has seen Nigeria. Nigeria is a corrupt place. It's okay. See the EU. EU they brought report. They now gave some people money to go and protest against the report. See how they are making mockery of themselves. And you think if somebody stand up tomorrow, I don't want to be part of this kind of country, America will tell the person, no, you must be part. No, America, no, because no American person with his right senses want to be part of a country like that. So if they see people, if they think maybe if people say they want to go, maybe America or Europe will come and support Nigeria. No, you must not go. They are deceiving themselves because the Europeans themselves, they cannot live in a society like that. Nobody with his right sense can live in a society like Nigeria. If they like, look, I keep saying it, these people, Nigerians as a whole, not even the Nigerians as a whole, they should be grateful. Should be grateful to Nnamdi Kanu and even Simon Ekpa now. Because let me tell you the truth. These people they called Islamist people, they've perfected everything. Everything. The only thing that is left for them is just to come out and pronounce Nigeria an Islamic state and change the law. That is the only thing. And what is stopping them from coming out and change that law is this Biafra struggle. Anybody can argue. What is stopping these people now to come out and change that law to Islamic law is the Biafra struggle. That is why they are doing everything. You think, you have to say, why do they hate Nnamdi Kanu so much? Everybody in Nigeria say, leave Nnamdi Kanu. Only the Islamist people, the Fulani Islamists, are getting angry. They want to, because they are not that they're angry because Nnamdi Kanu was making brokers. They're angry because Nnamdi Kanu spoiled what they have planned. When Buhari comes said in his 8 years he achieved a lot. People are saying, what did he achieve? What the man knows what he's talking. He achieved a lot. The Islamic agenda, he has achieved it to at least 90%. The only 10% that is stopping them now not to pronounce it and change the law is Biafra struggle. That is why they can spend billions. Now they've removed their face. They've used the face of Igbo people to fight the struggle. So people will start this blackmail. People will say, you see, the problem is not Fulani. The problem is the Igbo people. Look at them. They are fighting this. If the Fulani is them that is bringing up, people should realize the Fulani is the main people. They are the one bringing this money and giving to these stupid people that is fighting this struggle. They are the one. Now they've moved their face. People say, I think when I say Fulani is the problem, it's a lie. It's them. Go right, go left, go center, go back. It's Fulani. They are the problem. They don't know to deceive themselves. If, God forbid, if any chance, by any chance, they suppress this Biafra struggle, I bet you, I give less than 6 months or 1 year, these people will pronounce Nigeria Islamic State and change the law. If they succeed in bringing this Biafra struggle to its knees, less than a year, these people will declare Nigeria Islamic State and change the law. Afghanistan with more. People will be running out. As just having people will be running out of Nigeria. People will be running out. People don't know. You come and be speaking grammar on TV. What they've not done. Buhari came into power, change all the sensitive positions, put Islamic fundamentalists in all the positions. Pantamina, Fulani has all your details in the name of NIM, every of your details. That is what Buhari did. Apart from that, now, he took all the weapons that you used to protect your family, took it from you, and gave weapons to his kingsmen, and in the name of S-men. S-men don't know anywhere to carry their cattle. Is in the farm, butchering people. Apart from that, they came on national TV, say they want to make Nigeria a home for the Fulani. People make noise. Is it not happen? Erufai, take your money, Nigeria money. He traveled all over Africa to go and give people transport money. People think he went to Africa to settle the terrorists so they will not come and attack Nigeria. It's a lie. What Erofai did is took the money for those women and old men or maybe children that cannot enter Dangote truck. He went and give them transport money to come into Nigeria. That's what Erofai did. You people should use your common sense. Erofai went all over Africa, gave them transport money to ship themselves into Nigeria. During the lockdown, every time you see truck carrying young men, those in that truck, do you see women there? Do you see children here? Do you see the old men there? Those women, children, old men, these are the people Erofai went and give money to transport themselves. Meanwhile, the young men, they get through Dangote's truck. Every day we see Dangote truck. Why is it when the truck comes, it's always Dangote, the full animal truck? The truck came into Nigeria every day. This is another achievement for them. We are not asking questions. We said they come, they close the border in the south, they open the border in the north. You see them taking Okada into this northern border, entering Nigeria. The Okada that Erofai went and give them money, they bought Okada to transport themselves into Nigeria. You people are not having common sense. Nigerians are not having, you are not seeing it. Everything is perfected. They have done everything. Now, finally, now they now have Muslim ticket, which is the final one. Now, what is next? Now, that's the only thing left now is just to come out and say, we have changed the law of Nigeria. Nigeria is now Islamic State. If you talk, they take you down, whether you like it or not. And the only thing stopping them, whether you can believe it or not, the only thing stop them is this Biafra struggle. That is why they will do everything in the book to make sure they bring Biafra struggle down. You have to say, why are they not putting that kind of pressure in the north? Those terrorists killing people. Why is it in the south about Biafra? Why? You are not asking yourself questions. Why are they doing it? Because this is the only people that is still stopping them. If you people from the south, if you join them and bring this Biafra agitation down, I'm telling you, if you like be professor, speak grammar, they're in America or Europe, chopping burger, anything, they will Islamize Nigeria and they will change the law. All this your skit you are doing on social media, naked skit and all these things, show your body for skit. They will ban it. You will not do that skit naked. You will know what has come to you. Continue. You people from the south, continue fighting Simon Ekpa. Continue fighting him. If you succeed in bringing the Biafra down, you will see what will happen to you next. If you don't know that, these people have perfected everything. These people have perfected everything. The only thing left, when they are telling that Islam want to take over the world, you think it's a joke? They come out until we tell Islam their main goal is to take over the world. And once they take over Nigeria, they've taken over Africa. Can Nigerians be this dumb? If they take over Nigeria, they've taken over Africa because the resources is there. They can do anything they want. And people are there trying to stop them. And all you do is to fight the people that are trying to stop them. Can't people just use their common sense? Now, are you hearing the Fulani fighting the Biafra struggle? They've tried to use the Canadian international community to bring some. They can't. Now what they do, they've now come to the back and push the fools in Igbo land to start fighting the Biafra struggle. People will not say, you see now, it's the same thing I push the Igbo people that will come on social media and tell you, say, you see, it's not Fulani the problem. Now you see Igbo people that are fighting their problem. It's them. This is what they do. They play with your emotion, they play with your mind. If you think as a human being, use your common sense, you will know where the problem is coming from. You will know it's them. Everything is happening is them. And I'm using this message now to tell Nigerians from the southern Nigeria and the Christians and the Middle Belt. If you let these people fight against this struggle, Biafra struggle, and bring them down, because this is the only people that is stopping them for carrying their goals. Because they've done everything, they've achieved everything. They have men in your forest, they have men everywhere driving Okada. Those people riding Okada, who do you think they are? You think they are human beings? These are people, terrorists that will come up when they declare Islamic State. You think those people driving your Okada in Lagos, they are people like you? You think they love you? So my advice now before I drop, people from the south, if you allow these Islamic people bring down these Biafra people that is standing up against them, if you are afraid to stand up against them and you are blessed with people that have the guts, the liver to stand up against them. Now you are fighting against, because everybody is tired of Nigeria, everybody is angry, but the only thing that's happening, people are afraid to stand up. When you see people say, Igbo people complaining, are they the only ones suffering? A lie. It's not like those people cannot react. They are just saying they are afraid. Nobody in this world that will be cheated that will not react. If you don't react, that means you're afraid. So when you see somebody reacting, please don't come against that person. If you are suffering the same thing and you are not reacting because the truth is that you are afraid, because nobody in this world that will be cheated that will not react. If you don't react, that means maybe that person is bigger than you. You are afraid. When somebody is bullying, because what they do to people is they're bullying Nigerians now. Like in school, when somebody is bullying you, if you look at the size of the person, you'll be scared. It's not like you are not. It's not like you are not angry, but because you are scared of the person, you are not going to challenge the person. That is what Nigerians, these Islamic people, are doing to Nigerians. They are bullying Nigerians. So people will come and say, Igbo people, are you the only people in Nigeria? No, you are not reacting because you are afraid of them. Now you have people, they are confident, they are not afraid, that is reacting to them. They're not, what you do, instead of you to support them, you are coming against them. If you allow them defeat this Biafra struggle, Nigeria, consider yourself an Islamic state, and your laws will be changed, and all of you speaking grammar in America, Europe, you will stay there, your generation, your heritage will go, because you will live in Europe forever and ever. Your family, they will not come back to Nigeria again, to an Islamic state. Kewe, I hate my mic here. To be for one is to be for arm. Take my advice. If you allow these people crush Biafra struggle, Nigeria will be Islamized, whether you like it or not, because everything is now in place for them to announce that Nigeria is now Islamic state. They have Muslim ticket. There's nothing you can do if they come tomorrow and announce it. There's nothing you can do. You cannot do anything. You can cry from here till tomorrow. If they come today and announce it, you cannot do anything. You don't have what it takes to confront them. You don't have it. You don't have it. Because if you have it, everything that Buhari did to you, you would have reacted. Everything that Buhari did, you would have reacted. For you not to have reacted when they stole your mandate in an election, that means you cannot do anything. They've seen you all. They've seen all of you finish. So the only people that is standing up against them, that's the only people they are afraid of. And they are using you to fight those people because they know they cannot take on those people anymore. So my brothers and sisters from the South, please allow these Biafra people to be. Don't come against them. Allow them to do their thing. Focus on your OB. Whatever the Biafra people do, leave them to do it. They are helping you. They are not helping the establishment. They are helping the ordinary people. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. Goodman, have you seen the protests against the United Union reports on 2023 election?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said now that I said it in my speech. That's look, now this thing when European Union, these people don't just come out and make reports. They've stayed there. You see how many months it took them before they've done their findings, their investigation. They came out with a report. Now tell me, this kind of people that came and they see this kind of thing, how will they now tell me those people now that made that report for Europe after their report, which they know is true, and you are coming to protest against it, how will they look that country? Instead of the country to say, okay, we'll see your report, fine, we'll see the mistakes that we've done. We are going to make amends next time. This is what they expect you to say. But no, you are protesting against the report. So now tell me, they've seen, you've exposed yourself as a Nigerian, you've exposed yourself to the world as a Nigerian. Now they've seen the system is rotten, the system is corrupt, the system is bad. Now, anybody from that system that said, I don't want to be part of that system, I am telling you confidently, I'm beating my chest, those Europeans, if you like, if United Kingdom is going to support Nigeria, or US is going to, there's some countries in that Europe that will support you because they've seen that no human being can live in a country like that. That's something that is glaring in everybody's eyes. People are coming to protest. Government is giving people money to protest against it. And you expect people to continue to live in that kind of environment. It's not going to be done. So they are going to support you if you say you want to go. Take it or leave it. They will support you. I said the day we will declare Biafra, people will be shocked. The day they will declare Biafra, people will be shocked the number of countries that will support Biafra. It will come like film. Nigerians will become like film to their eyes. So this will, because they've seen Nigeria finish. They've seen Nigeria. No country, no sensible country want to do anything with Nigeria. I'm telling you. I am telling you. They not say to remove your president. Or they come, they give you their report. Common sense. You say, okay, we'll see your report. Thank you. Okay, from the place we see that we have problem first. We're going to amend it, and next time we're going to get it right. This is what they expect as a normal people with common sense to talk. But they came, they sent people to come and protest. Putting women in saying you should step aside. They should all this rubbish stuff. And start. The only solution to everybody, I'm saying is the only solution to everybody in that contraption is Biafra. These people fighting for Biafra. If those people back down, you guys are done for. You are finished. You are completely gone forever, because you cannot talk. You cannot do anything. They will do whatever they like. You cannot say
My
anything.
brother, good man. Backing down is not our dictionary, and nobody can stop the kingdom of God in this earth.
Yeah, that's why I say they should be grateful to God that that's why any day they go to pray, instead of they going to church to pray for God for Nigeria, when they go to that church, they should pray that God should continue to strengthen these people, these Biafra people. This is what should be their prayer, because God cannot come down from heaven to help you. God uses people to help you. God is using the Biafra people to help you because you are scared, you are afraid, you cannot confront these people. But these people, they don't care. They've sacrificed their lives to confront these enemies for your sake. God cannot do it for you. God used to use people, and God is using them for your sake. All you have to do is to support them, pray for them. Pray for them. Common sense. Nigerians cannot get common sense. For years, these people have subject you, drag you to the background, drag you to the floor. You cannot rise, you cannot stand up. People, God has raising people up to stand up for you. Yet, because of chicken change, you are fighting against them. Your prayer should be, God, please give these people more strength to carry on with this struggle. That is what should be your prayer, because they are fighting for everybody in Nigeria. Apart from the politicians, they are fighting for every single person in Nigeria, apart from the politicians. They are not fighting because they want you to have better life. We are in Europe here, we are enjoying the best of life. The best of life, we are enjoying it. It's not our place, but this is what they want to bring to you. This is what they want to bring to you. But these stupid people will not allow it. So your prayer should be, please, God, strengthen these people the more. Give them the strength to carry on. That is what should be your prayer, because God can never, ever come down. God walks through people, and God is walking through them right now as it is. If you genuinely you are spiritual, you are a true Christian, you will know that God don't come down. When David killed Goliath, God did not kill Goliath. God used David to kill Goliath. Why didn't God strike Goliath? Why didn't God strike Goliath? But God used David, as small as David, to bring down Goliath for the sake of the people. This is what is happening. God cannot come down and strike this Nigeria for you and these people. God needs to use these people to help you strike them. All you need to do is support them. Support them. If you cannot support, just keep quiet. Don't bring all this emotional blackmail that these politicians are doing. Don't support them with this blackmail. Don't come on your social media to support this their blackmail. Don't support this their blackmail. If you come on social media, you know the problem of the shit at home. Talk about the problem. Talk about the root cause. Don't talk about the symptom. The symptom you are seeing there, sit at home, is the symptom. The root cause is the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, and the court has set him free. That is the root cause. So that is what you should be talking. That is what you should be focused, not the symptom, which is sit at home. Sit at home is just a reaction of an action, an action. An action takes place, and the reaction is going to take place. So let's stop that action, then the reaction will stop. It's a simple logic. Stop the action, the reaction will stop. Common sense. Please, Nigerians, right? Think, especially from the southern Nigeria and the Christians in Middlebelt, think. These people have perfected their plan. Everything, they've done everything. They've shipping people. People are living in Nigeria. They've brought their soldiers. They're in your forest. They've got you their Muslim ticket. They have all your data through Pantami. They have all your data in their palm. They've done everything. The only thing that's left for them is just to change the law and declare everything. And the only people stopping them is the people God has sent for you to stop them. The only people stopping them is these people that God has sent for you to stop them, which is these agitators. So please, even if you don't like the agitators, just keep quiet. Keep quiet, because at the end, let's see the end of it. because they say the end justifies the means. At the end, we will know if the agitators are the ones doing the right thing or the government you support that has been killing you for years are doing the right thing. So please leave them. If they say 1 week at home, you keep quiet. If you have money, send money to your people. Let them buy food. Encourage your people. Let them see the reason why the sit at home is there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Yowa. Thank you for coming here. I think we lost Mr. Sunday Abisoni. I thank you all for staying tuned, and I sincerely apologize for the lapses. I think network have to. So please stay tuned with us, same time, same station next week. Do have an amazing weekend.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
National Assembly. President Bola, let the Igbos go.